The FSH does provide a broad range, and there's different models in the family depending on the end user's detailed applications, but it could be scaled up to provide the most pertinent measurements that one would make in the field.
So Rich, you're going to walk us through the Fsh Spectrum Analyzer. Take it away, man.
Okay, I will. Thank you. So what I'd like to show you is one of our models in our Spectrum Analyzer, our Handheld Spectrum Analyzer family, which we're positioning as an all-in-one handheld tool for the field. So for customers that are looking to address base station maintenance and activities that require a whole host of different measurements, the FSH is really positioned well to cater to those kind of measurements. So while it's a generic spectrum analyzer, a general spectrum analyzer, it also has a number of modes available for us. So depending on the end user's requirements, the instrument could be fitted with options to do network analyzer measurements, distance to fault measurements for people verifying installation of the base station infrastructure, the antennas, the cabling and so forth. Has personalities that could be utilized for that. The way we position our handheld options for our instrumentation is that it allows for the end user to add options or measurement capability or flexibility as they need it. So for people out in the field, they may not necessarily need to have all the measurements that our high-end instrumentation makes in terms of a base station signal. For our handheld products, what we've done is we've positioned only those instruments or measurements that are of interest or importance to people making measurements in the field at a local base station. So with our handheld tool, we can cater to all the different measurements that might be required out in the field today. For 3GPP, which we have running right now, we can make various measurements like I mentioned, and by enabling the option, we're showing a code domain power measurement. So for customers that may not necessarily need all the measurements of seeing code domain power, we also have an overview mode that provides for a summary screen that gives the field person or the technician all the necessary information at a glance of the most important parameters.
This can run in battery mode?
That's right. So the instrument right now, while I had it on a charger, does have a removable battery on the side over here that allows for easy replacement out in the field.
What sort of battery life do you get on a charge?
4 hours on a full charge, and it does has adapters for power supplies in the car and so forth. For a lot of measurements today, because the remote radio heads and other technologies as far as the base station infrastructure are putting a lot of technology up on the mast. There are a number of, especially on the LTE deployments, we're finding that a lot of over-the-air measurements are going to be required to be made where the technician in the field will not have the ability to hook up hardwired like I have here to a test port on the base station. So we also have a number of antennas that are possible to be utilized in conjunction with our analyzer that allows us to make these measurements from various locations in the field and still get an assessment without interrupting the transmission of the base station that the site is working properly.